I have a question for Mike. We're watching this Gary Vee vlog and he's talking about like creating safe environments and just like how to be a better leader. So my question for Mike is, like, we're going to feedback each other for a moment. What's one thing I could do better to create a safe environment? Mike is tired, but
Meeting's ready.
I'm here.
Morning. Let's go. Wake up right for the meeting. Morning.
Morning. Morning.
Morning.
The stats are in. Sarah, 4 hours, 32 minutes, $36. Mitz, 4 hour, 21 minutes, $22. Mike, 10 hours and 47 minutes, $64. Mihai, 8 hours and 9 minutes, $65. Laura, 10 hours and 18 minutes, $51.
Laura worked 10 hours yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I just hear, I don't care how long the client takes, I just feel like for both of your guys' sanity, there's got to be a more efficient route, like to work together.
Or we just have to accept it.
Okay, this is how
That's what you told me, didn't you? But we're working on efficiency too.
Okay.
Our efficiency department
I just want both people
is
to
made aware of the situation, and they're doing paperwork on it right now.
Okay, good. But Mihai, I
Client star right, towards ordinance. Magna reports 38 minutes.
I'm making one PowerPoint, Mihai.
You did or didn't?
I did. I want, because I still realize
Lead gen, 35 minutes.
the SEO content.
Mike's health chart, 18 minutes.
Oh yeah, guys.
Accounting, 11 minutes.
Let me report Mike's health chart. With the clients, I was also like the translator between Mike and Laura a lot yesterday.
You mean Mike and Mihai? Or no?
No, Mike and Laura.
Okay.
Like, well, a little bit last night, but yeah, I tried to also do it with Mike and Mihai. Sometimes I hear communication problems, and I just am like, let's get to the problem. Let's get it solved faster. And I also tell Mike an interesting insight about introverts. Like, when I tell Mihai something on Skype, sometimes I'm like, okay, I don't care if, like, you don't have to look at it right away, or you don't even have to do that work right away. All I want to know is that you just saw the message, because as an extrovert, I can just, like, be done with it and get it off my mind, move on to the next. And Mike's like, oh, sometimes he's like, an introvert, they just sometimes don't say anything right away, and they're thinking. So, like, me and Mike will do this thing, like, when we're talking, if he's thinking, he has to just say the two magic introvert words, I'm thinking. And then if I say something on Skype, he just needs to be like, I got it. Same with you, Mihai. If I send you a bunch of stuff, just be like, okay. So I know.
Sarah's getting the scoot out. Sarah, let's go. The scooter after being gone for 2 weeks.
It felt like I had the world at my hands.
Whoa, the world at her hands, guys. You heard it first from SP.
Just responding to some comments, leaving some comments on subscribers' channel and stuff. Sometimes I just do kind of easier and fun tasks just to get my brain warmed up and revving, getting going, so to speak, in the morning. Let's go ahead and see what Sarah's up to.
I'm just doing my Halloween video, guys.
Nice. She's making a PowerPoint presentation, turning it into a video for a client.
Look at this one, though.
Adding massive value.
This was our SEO one. It was like, as parents, we all want our kids to be able to enjoy, blah, blah. But then I made this one more like fun. Dressing up in a spooky costume, trick-or-treating with friends, getting free candy. What kid doesn't love Halloween? While Halloween sure is fun, as we all know, it also poses big safety concerns as kids trick-or-treat from one house to another, navigating through the darkness, crossing busy
Addresses
streets,
concerns,
with
takes it to the
passing
next
cars
level.
and low
That's
visibility,
inspirational.
which is why it's extremely important that they can be easily seen from passing cars to keep them safe, while they are out enjoying all of the Halloween fun in their spooky cool costume, collecting their favorite Halloween treats. This is exactly what the Star Bright glow-in-the-dark Halloween candy bucket is for, introducing the product. Wow. And then watch this. Unlike, and then I put a unique selling point. You can be at ease, no one keep them safe. But unlike most traditional Halloween pumpkins, it's uniquely designed. Doesn't that look cooler? Like, that's boring.
Wow, that's awesome. Great work. They want the house, they want the kids, which is great. I mean, if I was in their shoes too, they both have kids, you want to spend time with family because they have kids. Exactly, different life situations. Yeah, so see first understand, like Sarah said, I can totally understand the situation. Another thing to do is we agree. Tweaking some of the content and optimizing it for tomorrow. I should be working on client stuff, but I'm just doing what I'm called to do. Sometimes that happens. Seriously, everyone loves comments. Hired someone to redo this page for a client, and basically it's literally like the exact same page. Like, you can't even tell what's different. You have to really look at it, and we said redesign it to be way better. So yeah, giving some feedback. And yeah, so Sarah made a video. That way, he can get feedback, and we'll see if he can do better. Here's what I'm writing, the next thing I'm writing on my wall. Stop complaining. That's my newest thing that I want to stop, because complaining, what does that really do, Stop complaining. Complaining, you're really just wishing things were better, but you're not really doing anything about it. Yes, there is, you can vent and, talk about what you want to improve, etc. But at the end of the day, it's like you're just complaining, wishing it was better. I got some neck pain. I wish my my neck felt better. It's like, okay, just do something. Be grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? It's great. I get to work long hours and get to work on what I love towards my dreams. That's a blessing. My neck hurts. I'm going to do something about it. And you know what? No one cares, that much, anything you're complaining about. So let's just stop complaining altogether. Sound good? If you're in, comment below. Let me know. It's join the train. Hashtag stop complaining. Nobody cares. Got in that Laura is not going to be joining us today.
Go Laura party!
Yep. Sarah said, go have some fun. I said, I agree. She's earned it. And yeah, fun everyone gets to have no matter what, right?
Yep. Always got to take
flexibility
some time
is key.
Amen.
For these brand new updates. Okay, so we're building the software to help with a lot of things. One of the things is YouTube. And you got to have really good titles and really good thumbnails. So we built out this system that you can put in multiple ones, and then people can vote on them and stuff, or just click approve. You can kind of see okay, which one is best. I'm looking at all of these. I actually like this one best, And then you can grade them too, So then you can always have the highest go up top, So if there's a lower one, Now this new one, only show approved content. Boom. And it just goes right to your approved ones.
Oh, thank God.
That way it's a little bit easier. Yep.
Yeah, I thought that was hard today, actually.
Yeah, because there's a lot of just clutter,
I couldn't even tell the approved part. I couldn't find it. Did it even have it?
So I anticipated your needs and solved it.
Yeah. Did it even have an approved switch before for titles?
No,
Okay.
I just made that.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Cool. I have a question for Mike. We're watching this Gary Vee vlog, and he's talking about creating safe environments and just how to be a better leader. So my question for Mike is, we're gonna feedback each other for a moment. What's one thing I could do better to create a safe environment? Mike is tired, but and then I'll give him feedback.
Probably when you said don't get upset made me feel like I can't express my emotions.
Okay. And I would say, and I can totally understand that, and I will work on
I
that.
can understand the other side who wants to be with someone upset. So I get it.
No, but I can understand when Mihai comes to me and tells me something, he got locked out, and I'm all freaking out. I was more okay, let's figure it out.
Yep.
Okay, so that makes
Safe.
perfect sense.
Makes sense.
And then I would say you could create a better safe environment by, I've noticed when I ask you stuff, you're really short, or you get mad, or it leads to you finding a loophole, things that are wrong. So sometimes maybe I don't want to ask you stuff, and I think maybe just work on your tone with people. I know if you're asking me something, I can hear in his voice too. Just more patience and tonality.
Makes sense.
Cool.
Patience, tonality.
More willingness, and that's what I gotta improve on too, because sometimes I'm so short, and it's it's just for the best of the business. I just have to answer better.
True.
So that is interesting.
Some Gary Vee stuff. Getting excited.
He's so good. He's talking about how just keep putting out content. If your goal is to make a positive impact on the world, help people, just spreading good and stuff, keep doing it. Even if you don't have an audience or you don't know if it's gonna work, you just do it because you want to spread goodness.
Yeah.
So keep doing it.
Yeah. Wow. Well said. A few other notes I got from Gary Vee so far in this talk is years You know, it's a long-term thing. Make sure you have a safe environment and engagement.
Let's watch this quote.
Okay.
When that was still being debated, became historically correct. I have no idea if the 89-year-old who was doing that feels amazing about this, indifferent, bad, I don't know. But that would be my plea, which is, if you're like me, wired like me, the ambition to be correct and the enjoyment of bringing positivity and practicality to our society and then being revered and admired for that truth when it plays out. If you're lucky enough to have that wiring, please see it through and keep beating this drum, because it is you that ultimately makes those changes.
You.
Who is responsible for your
Updating on this formula. We started this formula about 72 days ago when we started building this software. I mean, before that, but now revisiting it again, you know, posting that content, the YouTube podcast, you know, all the Facebook, Instagram, it's basic. But then adding an emotional part, love, because that's what's going to be sustainable. Doing what you love, that's what's going to be sustainable to build this audience. Plus, just be like, don't go for these millions, just go for doing what you love, plus like $47,000 a year or something. You know what I'm saying? You love it, and surrounded by the people you want to work with, the situations, improving, etc. Doing what you know you love. Wait, there's one more piece.
We clearly both love it.
I missed a piece of the formula. Wait. Doing what? What's that say?
What you love.
No, love's up here.
Doing what you're accountable.
Yes, accountability is a key piece. So results, like accountability to results, that actually is like love and happiness. You know, like everyone does want to be accountable, and you do need to be accountable for sure. But also doing what you love is for sure accountable. There maybe a missing piece. Doing what? I gotta write better.
But
maybe that is something with love.
Okay, let me finish it off.
Leave in the comments below.
Yeah, he's also saying something you're passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, ultimately you can make that 47K just talking about that one thing you love. However, if you're passionate about it and you're spreading goodness, like it could be that dream eventually. You just have to keep at it, and like regardless, you're doing it, you love it. Say that it doesn't turn into that. Like my take is like, at least you were enjoying the process and you're loving life and you're happy and you're being free, you know, to do what you want. So just be true to who you are and love the journey.
Have that vision where you're just like, or that feeling where you're like, I just want to do more. I just want to have more. I mean, whatever the label is, impact. You're just, I want to do something big, build something big, get connected, etc. Then this is for you. Obviously, on a practical level, you want to get likers, subscribers, viewers, etc. You can just go to any video that's related. Like as I was watching that Gary Vee video, I started interacting with the comments, replying to ones, and just doing ones that like, you know, I mean, you have to give a real answer. You're not trying to like spam it, you know, give value. So, yeah, it's a little trick, you know, you can do. Get your comment game up. It's a little trick you can do. Get your comment game up. Increase the skill level, go all in. When you watch a video, comment on other people's videos, be first to comment, closer when they're first released, there's even more fire, etc. Some of these elements you can use. People see, oh, this person subscribed to me, oh, this person left a comment, oh, I got a notification. They go back to your channel, they go to your channel, etc., etc. Simple tips you can apply instantly. You gotta have that fire content on your channel. There's different types of content you can use. I mean, I always think of these three main types, but there's definitely a lot more. First is vlogs. These are my far favorite in terms of creation. Pretty easy of stitching this together. Yes, you can add a lot more like music and a lot more like cuts and get better at it, but it's so easy just to document your thoughts as you're having these insights as you're doing it. So as Gary Vee says, don't create, document. So then the other ones are more creation types, like let's say, you know, a free training. You're trying to get your set together, your material together, you know, you're screen sharing, you're showing a how-to, etc. It's a little more like you're creating it, so it's a little bit more to get in place, but those are pretty good and building a lot of value as well, and fire content, aka high-value content. Plus you can do collaborations, interviews. I want to do more of these. I've never hosted an interview. I'm usually the one getting interviewed. I've only done like maybe 5, maybe 10, but I mean, I want to do like ones daily. and producing like a lot of content like that, have that fire content on your channel. So basically, A, people know you, you know what I'm saying? That you're actually this person, you're in, it's valuable, it's good content, they actually like it and say, maybe I will subscribe, maybe I will come back to this channel daily, maybe I will engage with this person, etc., etc. So, fire content in place. You gotta have something. I like to preach daily, at least for consistency. But if you're doing like higher value training, you can do, weekly. If you're doing like really high level stuff that's just like crazy off the charts, it could take like a month or 2 months per video. So yeah, do what works for you. As always, do you.
First time I ever made Mike pancakes, they were horrible. They were really thin, they barely stuck together. So my thought process is everything takes practice. Look how good those look.
Question becomes, what are you going to be doing daily? Because daily is where it's at. Life is in a day. When you wake up, till you sleep. Like, what are you doing each day? The habits, make or break a man, so to speak. Or woman. So what are your Jinx, Yomia Pop? So what are you doing daily? And what are you going to do daily? What do you commit to doing daily? No matter what, no matter how many times you fall off the horse, so to speak, get back up and keep doing it. Keep going. Remember, this is for you. You can do it. We're doing it together. Let's go. We're just taking a trip to the lake because my eyes are burning from looking at the screen for so long. So remember, focus and then take the breaks. You know what I'm saying? Focus and then take the breaks. You can do it. Go back in and turn off all the screens and the Wi-Fi. It's called the No Electricity Challenge.
Let's do it all weekend.
Ooh, I don't know about all weekend. I gotta get some work in, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But for a little bit.
Yeah, okay. Sounds great. So we won't be using the camera either.
That technically doesn't take electricity.
It's too dark though, Mike.
What does that mean?
I mean, unless they just see black. Like we're turning off all the lights.
Wow, true. You know what? I can always find a way.
Ciao.
Lamps, lights.
Moon lamp lights.
Lights.com. That's Sarah's website if you want to check it out.
Yeah.
But now electricity
Magical moon lamps.
is going off one by one.
Everything off.
AC.
No.
Everything. I mean, look at this. Just my computer screens.
Turn it
Like
off.
that's all blue screen.
Okay, Mike.
We need to relax from the blue screen
Everything's
sometime.
off.
I gotta do everything off, like screens upon screens. It's pitch black. We gotta go all these little lights. It's crazy all the little lights that are on too. But once you turn everything off, it gets crazy. Lights go off, you get quiet, and you hear what the answer is. You get connected to your purpose. And then the lights will go on. You'll feel like there's more light than was in the dark. These are all the lights we have as Sarah's moon lamps. She worked hard, inspired, started something, did something. Moonlamplights.com.